Hey everybody, welcome to my shopping list video for December 11th, 2019. These are the books I'm looking at picking up this week. And I gotta say, this was a bad week for me to decide to go on this super stringent budget that I'm on, where I'm only gonna buy like 3 books and then the rest is gonna go towards some back issue bin books because this is a good week worth of books. So let's go ahead and get started. First book, we're gonna start with Marvel as usual. First book I'm looking at is Captain Marvel number 13. This is written by Kelly Thompson with art by Lee Garbett. Synopsis on this: one Avenger is dead at Captain Marvel's hand. Who will be next? What and why? What strange allegiance is driving Captain Marvel to the darkest edge? This one, if you guys read the last issue, it ended in a surprise fashion where what happened could not be what really happens, or it's not going to stick. It's something that is not going to be lasting. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, or if you don't, check out Captain Marvel number 12 and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, got a few covers on this. Got the Mark Brooks A cover. Got the Chris Anka cover. It's a 220 variant, 2020. Got the Joshua Cassara cover. And the In Hyuk Lee cover. That's it. Next book I'm looking at, actually this one I'm definitely picking up because it is on my pull list. And this is X-Force number 3, written by Ben Percy, with art by Joshua Cassara. Synopsis on this reads: the first new team strikes back against the humans who took one of their own. Then, with its orders established, the new X-Force hits the ground running, taking on deadly threats targeting mutant kind's rightful place in the world. This one, pretty good. Last issue was pretty good. You saw Domino at the end of the issue, and she was in a bad position, a bad way. So, going to be interesting to see what happens from there. Got a few covers on this. Actually, I think it's only this one cover, and that's by Dustin Weaver. All right, next book, this going to DC. This is a book I'm definitely picking up because it is on my pull list also. This is Batman Curse of the White Knight number 5, written by Sean Murphy, with art by Sean Murphy. Synopsis reads: the GTO struggles to forgive Batman for his behavior on the Tales of Tragedy, but a promising path forward comes into focus when he uncovers a monumental clue about the mystery of Gotham's ancestral curse. It may prove too little too late, but as Azrael breaks free of Ruth's mandate and unleashes a radical new reign of terror over the city and its competing supercriminals. So it's been a pretty good read so far. We had the death of one of the main characters a few issues ago. So I'd like to see how Sean Gordon Murphy continues with this White Knight universe. Got a couple covers on this. Got this A cover by Sean Murphy. Then you got the B cover by Sean Murphy also. All right, next book. This book I'm looking at, it's Dark Knight Returns, The Golden Child number 1. This is written by Frank Miller and art by Raphael Grandpa. Strange name. Anyways, there was some controversies on the way this book was advertised, as far as like it being related to the Hong Kong protests and stuff like that. So, but that was just an advertisement. We'll see if it's a good book or not. Synopsis reads: Frank Miller returns to the Dark Knight universe. It's been 3 years since the events of Dark Knight 3, The Master Race. Laura has spent the time learning to be more human, and Carrie Kelly has been growing into her new role as Batwoman. But a terrifying evil has returned to Gotham City, and Laura and Carrie must team up to stop this growing threat, and they have a secret weapon. Young Jonathan Kent, the Golden Child, has a power inside of him unlike anything the world has ever seen, and is about to be unleashed. Dark Knight Returns, The Golden Child. It's Frank Miller's triumphant return to the world of the Dark Knight, and joining him is the superstar artist Raphael Grandpa, the mastermind behind the groundbreaking Mesmo delivery. Following work in advertising and film, this incredible collaboration marks Grandpa's first comics work in 6 years, bringing his extraordinary detail and storytelling to the Dark Knight saga, resulting in a Dark Knight story like nothing you've ever seen before. So you got a few covers on this one. You got the Raphael Grandpa cover. You got the Paul Pope cover. You got the Frank Miller cover. Got a Joelle Jones cover. Got an Andy Kubert cover. And that's it. Next book from DC is Far Sector number 2, written by N.K. Jemisin, with cover by or art by Jamal Campbell, who is from Naomi. Synopsis reads: rookie Green Lantern Sojourner Joe Mullaney's investigation of the first murder in 500 years hits a snag when the murderer is murdered. Whatever is going on, it's something to do with Switch Off, a highly illegal genetic cocktail that restores dangerous feelings to the emotionless citizens of City Enduring. So last issue ended pretty good with a little surprise at the end, so kind of interested to see how this one goes. This one, you got the Jamal Campbell cover, and I believe that's it. Next book I'm looking at is from DC Black Label, which is Dollhouse Family number 2. It's written by Mike Carey with art by Vince Locke and Peter Gross. One time, Alice did what the dollhouse asked of her, and it turned her life upside down forever. But that wasn't enough for the house. There's another piece of the bargain that she's reneging on, and until she gives it what it wants, the house can make matters even worse for Alice, or anyone unlucky enough to come near her. Last issue was pretty good, enjoyed it. I got a couple covers on this. You got the Jessica Dalva cover, and you got the Jay Anacoleto cover. All right, going to my indies from Image Comic Books. We got Undiscovered Country number 2 by Scott Snyder and Charles Soule, with art by Danielle Orlandini. As the team goes on the run from the deadly Destiny Man, the focus shifts to Charlotte's brother, Daniel. Until his expedition, he was the only person on Earth to successfully infiltrate the black box that is the United States. What secrets did Daniel learn that might keep the team alive, and what did they cost him? Read number 1. It's pretty interesting. It was all right. I'll look through number 2 and check it out. Got a couple covers on this. You got the Giuseppe Camuncoli cover, and you got the Francis Manapool. All right, next book I'm looking at is Magicians number 2. This is written by Lila Sturgis and Lev Grossman, with art by Pius Bach. As the newly welcomed hedge magicians of the traditional students come together for the first time in Breakbill's history, things go wrong. A horrible accident leaves a student dead, and the only way to keep it a secret is for the two groups to work together, but the only way to make it right may be to work together to keep it a secret. I read the first one, pretty interesting read, so that's why I got this on my list. You got a couple covers on this. You got the Christina Kalida, and you got the Alexa Sharp. Next book is a number 1 from Boom Studios. This is Red Mother number 1, written by Jeremy Hahn, with art by Danny Luckert. This one reads: Jeremy Hahn returns to the beauty roots as he teams with Danny Luckert, hot off Regression, for a new psychological horror series. After losing her eye and the man she loves in a brutal mugging, Daisy McDonough is left trying to put the pieces of her life back together. Just when she begins to think she can heal, move on, she begins to see strange things through her new prosthetic eye, and the Red Mother sees her in return. Continuing Boom Studios' string of successes, the Red Mother follows Faithless when the future and something is killing the children for a new original series that examines the dangers that hide in plain sight and the consequences of digging beneath the surface to find the truth underneath. Looks interesting. Got a couple covers on this. You got the Jeremy Hahn cover. You got the Danny Luckert cover. Yeah. And you got the J. Lee Chung cover. All right. Next book up, Wolf Warner. Something is Killing the Children number 4. It's written by James Tinian IV with art by Werther Deledra. The FBI has come to the small town of Archer's Peak, allegedly to help stop more children from being killed, but when the sheriff's department turns their investigation to Erica Slaughter, the FBI is more interested in getting in the way. As the horrified townspeople watch Erica arm herself for a war they can't see, tensions rise to the breaking point in this penultimate issue. So it sounds like an important issue. Got a couple covers on this. The Werther Deledra cover and the Michael Walsh cover. All right, next book is from IDW, and that's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 100. written by Tom Waltz and Kevin Eastman, with art by Dave Watcher. Things have never been worse for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and their allies, but there's still one desperate gambit to try if the family can come together in time. Will it be worth the cost? Over 8 years of TMNT storytelling have led to the game-changing moment. Don't miss it. Several covers on this. You got the Dave Wachter cover, the Mateus Santaluco cover, the Fred E. Williams cover. I think these are all ratioed variants, I believe. The Fred E. Williams cover, the Kevin Eastman cover, and that's it. So those are the books I'm looking at picking up this week. I'm going to need your guys' help because 2 of those books, X-Force and The White Knight, are on my pull list, so I'm definitely getting those. I only wanted to limit my books to 3 new books this week, but if I get one less back issue bin book, I might be able to pull in some more. I already picked up the back issue bin book for this week, and it cost $12. So with the price of those other 2 books, that's about $21. That leaves me about $14 in my budget. So I could probably get a couple of more new books, or just get another back issue bin book. I'm going to need your guys' help on this one. If you guys got any suggestions of what books I should pick up, or if I should just go for the back issue bin books. And that's what I got to say about that. So that's it for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Hit the bell for notifications. Share the video. Leave the comments below. Tell me what your opinions are on this. Check out my Instagram at icollectalot. And I'll talk to you guys again later. Thanks for watching. All right. Bye.